Hey everybody, I'm Recycled, and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 4 VR Modded Survival. So we're here in the combat zone. I've just picked up Cait and put her in a suit of armor that I found just laying around on some dead raiders. So that was nice of me. But I guess we'll actually stop by a workbench so we can get her outfitted completely and fully, and also it looks like she needs a helmet. And since we're in, let's see, we're in Boston, I think I'll take her back to the home plate, so let's go. And since I'm overloaded, I guess I'll take all their crap so we can add it to the workbench, although at this point we have so much materials inside the supply line that I doubt I would ever run out of. Oh, is that a magazine? It's a magazine! Hey, picket fences. Potted plants. Well, that's neat. So you can use dirty water to make noodle cups, and I think if you have a certain mod, you can also use just regular clean water. Yeah, a noodle cup. Because it doesn't make sense. Although you can turn dirty water into clean water, but then you can't use it for noodle cups, which doesn't make any sense. Really, you should just be able to use regular water.
Let me know if you...
Nice.
Help with that lock, or any lock for that matter. Getting into places I'm not wanted is a talent I've acquired over the years. You got a second?
Oh, she likes me already.
Say to you.
Yep, because I picked a lock.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while.
It's been a
And
few
we've taken
minutes,
some
sure.
hard knocks. But through all that crap, I noticed you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You're saying that now, but when you hear me story, you might regret it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charming personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of me goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I can't even imagine having to go through something like that.
You think that's low? Just wait. The story gets much worse. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
Sounds like justice to me.
Was it justice? Or was it murder? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You'd think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Cait. Stripped bare for your perusal.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this. But I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
I'm always here for you, Cait. There's nothing you could say that would ever change that.
Oh, well, that's not what I expected you to say. Sorry. I didn't realize you cared that much about me. And here I thought I was being stupid, bothering you with me problems. It feels good to know if I need you, You'll be there for me. And I'll always be there for you too.
Yep. Alright, let's get out of here. And actually, the closest place to go from here is definitely going to be Bunker Hill. Not that it matters since I'm using fast travel, but...
Oh, Bunker Hill. I heard you can get anything from these fellas. We could hold out pretty well in a spot like this.
What? Yeah, I guess I can hand out some work assignments too. So I've set them up here on the roof. Yeah, and I was reading about the level 4 merchants, and I realized I could actually go and get them, and some of them we actually already have met. So I think that the way that they decide like how busy a settlement is like at the settlement you sent them to, but also the directly connected settlements. But the way that I have supply lines run, then that means that the only settlement that has a connection to every other settlement is the Mechanist Lair. And normally you can't have people there, but I think in my case it'll probably work out okay, but I'll figure it out later. It's not exactly the next thing that I plan to do. Yeah, and I'm actually exhausted, so we'll do this. And apparently I'm sick. Oh, I'm overloaded. We have some scrapping stations downstairs. Well, we have scrapping station. Oh, and this is cool. I got a mod called New Scrapping Order, and it lets you snap stuff together. But it doesn't work in this case because these things are in different places, and it's just a nuisance, actually. But you can snap beds together, so there's no wasted space. You can snap workstations together. So everything can be neat and tidy. And I'm still sick, even though I'm not overweight. Cait,
Hey.
Give me your armor, and let's turn this, yeah, and because they're basically going to be like a mule for me, then I'll get their armor deep-pocketed, because they don't need AP bonus. Yeah, and if we just had a helmet, I could cobble one together, I guess. Yeah, I wish there was a way to just snap stuff to walls, but there's nothing like that. In fact, what I usually do, I can only do it in flat, because there I can use the console easily. I'll like line up exactly so I'm looking down the length of a wall, or especially the green thing at the edge of the settlement, and I'll use in the console 14.getAngleZ, and that'll tell me exactly the angle that I'm looking, and then so I know what angle to line everything up to. I need to use that actually. Nope, I'm making your helmet. Yeah, do something else, anything else, just not that. All right, there you go. Now you can play with it, even though she doesn't want to because I interrupted her. Alright, Cait. Am I still in, I'm in some glitched mode where I'm, like, in, Alright, there you go. Yeah, it's like I'm in, or am I? Oh no, it's fixed now. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I cranked up the, graphics a little bit. That guy's not wearing any clothes. So I notice it's lagging a little bit sometimes, but basically, I don't know. I thought it was a little bit blurry before, so I thought we could do a little better. We're good now. We're fully rested, and I can't carry that much stuff, but I guess that's just how it is. And she hasn't told me that she wants to go there yet, but if I just did something she liked, and I'm sure we'll be breaking into stuff when we do this, so she'll like that. She'll want to go to Vault 95, so let's go. And there's a bunch of assholes here. No, you don't. Caution, but from whom? I can't see them. Yeah, I'm carrying a Gauss rifle now, but it's basically reserved just for super mutant warlords. Alright, so let's head in.
It was no small feat to get that back under their control. Real monsters out there in the company.
I usually just draw them out to meet me here.
They've set up shop.
And as long as I can kill a Saltron quickly enough, it's no big deal.
Comic book. If there's something special in your life, then this next song is for you. If there isn't, feel free to take this opportunity to...
Where is the Assaultron? Oh, there it is.
Are you able to brush your own teeth?
There's ones above us and below us. Oh, look, a lock.
that?
I never thought I'd be saying this, but
I unlocked it.
Well, I really need your help.
Really? Right here? Right now?
Anything you need, Cait.
I was hoping you'd say that. We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything. I'm also hoping it means you've got me back, because I need it now more than ever. I'm sick. And I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Okay. It's like this. Ever since I left home, I've been using Psycho. I don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking. Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside. I need to get this shite out of me system before I wind up dead.
Tell me how we can clean you up.
Well, there might be a way, but it's not gonna be easy. There's supposed to be a vault somewhere out here. A place called Vault 95. I've heard that Vault Tech used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod. Well, they supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something. If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
No problem. We'll get you there.
I can't believe how kind you're being to me, even when I'm letting you down. Look, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl who's harming herself for no good reason. From one friend to another. All I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Yep, I think we'll do that really soon. So what they don't tell you here is that you can just go get the key from up top and then open the door there. But there's a whole thing beneath you here, and you don't even have to go there. Although I will go there if that's where the bobblehead is. I forget.
Give your car more pep. Exactly, Arnold. Samaritan is the
A legendary.
gal who not only knows the rules.
Lever action. Yeah, so you just head up here, find the support group, unlock it. Cait, if you walk into the room, we can hear your color commentary.
You wouldn't catch me dead at one of these support meetings. Ugh.
Alright, wait, residential, we want to go into facilities. Research. It's already open. Really? You can't shoot through these windows even though they're busted out. And I guess these guys can't see through them either. Triggered some kind of alarm, but it couldn't see us. We couldn't see them. There go the turrets. At least I think this is the one with the chems.
This must be it. The clean room.
Oh, you have to talk to her. I put my gun away.
Hey there.
The answer to me problems is sitting in that room. But I don't know if I should go through with it.
If you don't go in there, you could die.
I know. But what if this psycho's the only thing keeping me together? What if this opens me eyes and I don't like what I see? There were reasons I dulled the pain. Things I didn't want to face. Things I was trying to forget. I'd rather be spitting blood than reliving the past.
We'll face that pain together.
You've already done so much, but you keep offering to do more. Well, who the hell am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? I'm gonna sit in the chair. Whenever you're ready, you go ahead and throw the switch.
Here we go. The sounds she makes is pretty special. Are we good? Are you done? All right.
Are you alright, Cait? How are you feeling?
Strange. I feel really strange. Everything feels different. Everything feels clearer. Colors, sounds, smells. Nothing is like I remember. I can't believe it worked. The cravings, the pain, hell, even the rush. They've disappeared. Was I really that far gone?
I'm glad you're alright. I was worried about you.
Seems you're not the only one. I have a feeling that Tommy had this in mind all along. Clever old bastard kicked me out of the combat zone so I'd clean myself up, and somehow knew you'd be up for the challenge. I guess he saw something in you that I missed.
I take care of my friends.
I know you do. Look, I'm never gonna forget what you did for me today. You stepped up and helped when everyone else cashed out. I know I suck at thank yous, but that's the best you're gonna get out of me. Now how about we get out of here and leave this place far behind?
Alright. But I need the bobblehead. It's, over there, I guess? And here, I guess? Yeah, so normally to get her affinity up, the thing she likes the most is when you do chems, and also, if you run around naked, and I think it's like, fast traveling while you're naked, because it takes so much time that, if you do it over and over, then she'll like you, eventually. We came in here and I didn't find the bobblehead. Oh, it's right over here. Slick move, Slick. Here it is.
There we go.
The big Guns Bobblehead. The best way to win an argument is to be the loudest. Permanently gain 25% critical damage with heavy weapons. But since I never use VATS, it's useless. And I guess I'll take the express elevator out of here. Oh, that's not where I expected to go.
Do you have a minute? I think we should talk.
Again?
Always have time to listen to you, Cait.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where?
What? Oh, it got screwed up because of the level transition. Well, it was too dark in there anyway. Can we do this? Again? Where are you going?
Heads up.
What is? I'd still like to have that talk. Do you have time now?
It's not my fault it got screwed up.
Always have time to listen to you, Cait.
Good. Because this isn't easy for me to say, and I want to get it right. Where do I begin? Did you know I spent 3 years fighting at the combat zone? 3 years of getting beaten to hell by a bunch of losers and lunatics. After the matches were over, I'd spit out the blood, stitch me wounds, and do a couple of shots of Psycho to keep me going. I fucking hated it. I hated the crowds, I hated the other fighters, and I hated myself. I never understood why I put myself through all that. Until now. It was because I was alone. And I think deep down, I wanted to die. I wanted one of my opponents to crush the life out of me, the easy way out.
Well, that's the past. You're not alone anymore.
Then maybe you know what I'm trying to say to you. My life's been nothing but one huge failure after another. You've heard all my stories, and you know the prices I've paid. There were a few times, when things got really bad, that I found myself staring down the barrel of my own shotgun. I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. I guess I was praying that I could find a single decent scrap of humanity in this fucked up world. And then, what you did for me back there at Vault 95, it was like the answer to those prayers. That's the first time in me life I fully depended on someone else, and they didn't let me down. God damn it, I'm making a mess of this.
It's alright, Cait. Let it all out.
I'll be fine. I just need to be getting to the point. The longer we've been spending time together, the more I'm beginning to realize what you mean to me. And I'm not just talking about you watching me back or sharing a drink together. I mean more than that. Before we met, I'd never let me guard down around anyone. I didn't dare. But with you, I feel like I can let you in and see me for everything that I am. For better or for worse. Look, I can't go back to the way things were before we met. I won't. But what I need you to do is look me in the eyes and tell me you feel something too.
Of course I do. I'm in love with you, Cait.
You're what? You said you're in love with me. I didn't know. I mean, I felt something between us, but I thought it was something else. Why? Why would you fall in love with someone as screwed up as I am?
So I can get the XP bonus.
Because you're special to me, Cait, and I don't think I'd be happier with anyone else.
You
Aw.
really mean that? This has to be the first time I put all my cards on the table and didn't end up losing everything. You don't know how much this means to me. To have someone special in my life. I promise you. I mean to make the most of it.
Having reached the highest level of affinity with Cait, you've gained the Trigger Rush perk, which I guess has to do with action points regenerate faster when your health is below 25%. Well, that hardly happens nowadays, but it's something. So we got the bobblehead, we've got Cait. I guess we should probably collect the rest of the followers. I'm gonna stop. I mean, it's not like I'm some kind of parent who has so many kids that they forgot how many that they have or their names or anything, but I'm actually gonna stop by the computer that tells me where all my followers are so that I can make sure I didn't forget any, because it's kind of hard to remember them all just offhand. Here's Somerville Place. It's just right over here. Yeah, they're so close, it's amazing they don't fight all the time. They're under attack. What the hell? Stop it. Oh, our home security system kicks ass. You don't fuck with us. A never-ending MP5K. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Ripper. Maybe I'll use this one. Oh, but I don't have Blacksmith 2, so I can't upgrade it all the way. Yeah, this is like the best melee weapon. Not for how much damage it does in one shot, but like for DPS. And it's great because you can just kind of like hold it in front of you and automatically, well, yeah, it's automatic. Automatic in quotes. You just hold down the trigger and it keeps doing damage. Yeah, so I have to get the upgrade there. Oh crap, what have I done? Fat fingers. 24 scavengers? That can't be right. This is for the wrong place. This is a greenhouse. Alright. Open this. Close it. And then do it again. That must have been the data for Bunker Hill. That was weird. Oh, there's definitely jobs available. I mean, we can do this by hand if this isn't gonna work. I can ring a bell, and then anyone who's not assigned, I can walk up, pick a plant, and say, this one, do this. Like, for example, you. Please come in here and do this particular potato plant. I mean, unassigned workers. Get over here. I can't do it. It doesn't work. Okay, well, along with everything else that's broken in my VR installation, that's one of them. We'll get all that sorted out, and it doesn't really matter because we have so much adhesive anyway. Alright, well, the game's being pretty mean to me right now, and I'm done messing with it at the moment, so, I guess I'm cutting it here. If you've been watching, thanks, and I'll see you on the next one. Waving my hand, but you can't see it. Bye-bye.